straight ahead. Stacks, is he in? Waiting for the signal. And it is touchdown.
Well, that was a lone touchdown of the ball game, with the Buffaloes fall 42-9 here in Corvallis, Oregon, and drop to 1-6 in the season. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Buffalo Stampede. Voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson. Jeff Soup Campbell was working on the Colorado Football Network with us here tonight as the Buffaloes get rolled, though, by the Beavers at Reister Stadium. Well, it was competitive early, and then things got away from Colorado. What were your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I just think that we're lacking a bunch of details. We got to clean up the details. We got to clean up the defense. We got to be able to get a little bit more penetration from their defensive line into the backfield. Offensively, we just didn't seem to ever get into sync. We finally got into a rhythm late in the game, but that is just something we need to do earlier.
Yep, J.T. Shrout got the start in this one. First time this season really had a full lead up to a ball game, with Owen McCown getting dinged up last week against Cal. So he got the start here tonight. Ends up playing okay at times. I mean, threw a couple of interceptions, one of them a pick six. What was your evaluation of JT?
Yeah, I thought he was rushing things early. I don't think he was being patient enough with letting the plays kind of develop. But, you know, he had time. His offensive line did a nice job. I think he made a couple of bad reads. But you know what? He came back later in the game. He started making some good throws. So let's clean up what he was doing early, get him to relax a little bit sooner, and hopefully he'll play next game like he did the back half of this game.
You know, there are times in a ball game, I don't care what sport you're talking about, where there's a rhythm. Jeff talked about a rhythm on the offensive end. That kind of permeates to everybody on that side of the ball, doesn't it? If we didn't see that early on, what happens? How do you get a team into a rhythm?
You know, getting into a rhythm is something that just needs to happen. Once you get comfortable with that, the offense starts to kind of gel. They start to understand and feel it. They stop thinking. They start just reacting to things. And once that happens, then you can start making the move to be a better offense. Right now, they're thinking too much. They're playing a little stiff. They look a little bit slow, and that's where they need to get moving.
You know, where the quarterback didn't get helped out was from the receiving corps. I want to talk about that in just a moment, since we got a former NFL receiver here standing with us. But afterward, we did hear from head coach Mike Sanford. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill. Celebrate responsibly.
You know, I just got done addressing the team, and you know, first off, you know, hats off. Oregon State's a very good football team. Knew that coming in. You know, I think they're the upper echelon of the Pac-12 conference, and what you learn, you know, as a team in games like this, we had our opportunities, but the margin is so small. And the margin of giving yourself an opportunity to win, as we know, is small. And some of those things obviously caught up to us. But you know, once again, hats off to Oregon State. We look forward to having an opportunity, you know, to take a lot of the fight that we saw throughout the four quarters of football. I saw a lot of examples of fight as we were a little dinged up and banged up. Guys were fighting and continuing to, you know, find some fun in the game of football, even in the fourth quarter, and you know, the huddle offensively as we move the ball. You know, I was really proud of how the offense continued to respond. We just got to take care of the football, and obviously the outcome and the score of the game would be drastically different.
There was a head coach after the Buffaloes fall 42-9 here in Corvallis, the Oregon State Beavers. We continue with Jeff Campbell. You played this position. The receivers early on didn't help JT out. He had some big drops out there by some of his receivers.
He did, and you know, they were drops in crucial situations. They were drops that were going to be in the red zone for them. We had two drops in the 30-yard line. We had another one in the end zone.
Yep.
You know, those are things that they have got to clean up. Those receivers need to understand, when you are in the red zone, you don't need to worry about catching and turning upfield and get in there. If you have the opportunity, great. Bottom line is, you got to catch the football.
Yeah, and that's one thing we talked about on the radio broadcast. In fact, at one point, maybe some of those drops weren't right here in front of you, but as you've talked about, in your position, you've got to make plays at different times, even though they're not perfect.
Yeah, you are helping the quarterback out. That quarterback is not going to put it between your numbers every single time. You're going to have to stretch out. You're going to have to dive. You're going to have to make a play for that team.
Yeah.
And a lot of that time just means that, hey, it's a crucial situation. I know I need to catch the football. Get your hands up and stop the X.
You know, the Buffaloes have got some guys dinged up in the running back core right now. Alex Fontenot, we haven't seen for a while. Deion Smith got hurt a week ago against the Cal Bears. They're hoping to have him back next week against Arizona State. J.D. Stacks came in and ran pretty well. 8 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown.
He really did. You know, he's not a guy that's going to give you breakaway speed. He's going to pound the ball at you. He's not going to make a lot of moves and shifty stuff, but he's a guy that can make a difference. He's that guy where if you have a first down play, you get first down and 6 and you got 4 left, give it to him, let him do it. But
Yeah.
we got to get first downs to put him in position to make those first downs.
How'd you think, Van Wells, by the way, the center, young center for the Buffaloes, who's a very good player, got rolled up on. He had to come out. Overall, the offensive line was solid at times.
I thought that they looked okay. I think
Yeah.
that they were okay. They've got some work to do. So they shifted on the defensive line a lot, which caused some confusion, but they'll get that cleaned up.
Buffaloes end up falling 42-9 here in Corvallis. We'll take a break in a Stampede. Come back and continue to break this one down after the Buffs fall to the Beavers.